switch to some more contact sport. I'm talking about football, where we had the international friendlies. Remember, there has been a break, both local action and also international action. But then again, we've had Harambee Stars, that is representing Kenya, playing against Qatar last week, getting a 2-1 win, courtesy of Joseph Okumu and Amos and Nondi. They are in action tomorrow once again at the More International Sports Kasarani Center, Hapa, and they'll be playing against South Sudan. Another friendly match to test their wits, to test again the how the constitution of the team is. Now we are fortunate enough to have to gotten the away win, because away football is very important, and playing in Qatar was quite a tough test for Harambee Stars. But then again, the Engine Firat's led team managed to come together, attack when it was necessary, defend properly like it was supposed to. And many of us Kenyans hapa nyumbani were very excited on how the way they performed. You saw the major turnout of fans from Qatar, how they came out to support the team. And hapa nyumbani we are also asking tomorrow by 4 p.m. kila mtu we should be making way to Kasarani to support our very own. But then again, Elvis, after that positive, a friendly outing in Qatar, getting 2-1 win, a late goal that managed to give the Harambee Stars the win. This time around again at South Sudan, maybe in your own opinion, where should we, dust ourselves and make sure that to token a clean sheet, hata wache hiyo moja, to token a clean sheet, but then again also a win in order to prepare us for further tournaments in future.
Thank you so much, babe.
First
and foremost, my excitement with Harambee Stars cannot be hidden. This is a very good win for us. Last time we were a bit worried before this match, to be honest.
Right.
Because we had a problem in the center, we had a problem in the defense. Because you see, the responsibility. The captain always had the biggest burden.
Right.
But right now, what we saw in Qatar, that was also some people. We had very many supporters there. Our supporters Kenyans who are in Qatar,
right,
who supported, some from students, some working over there.
Right.
All of them showed up. Team Kenya showed up to support Harambee Stars, and I think that motivated the team to get the goals. And I think the presence of the stars, the supporters there, motivated their spirits and helped them, get the win. It was bad luck for the penalty, but I believe that tomorrow against South Sudan, I think last time South Sudan beat us 2-1, I believe. Harambee Stars got 1, South Sudan got maybe 2.
Okay.
And in the past matches, they've always, I think, won. But I believe right now, tomorrow, I think we're going to make sure that our positioning must be the same as what we did in Qatar.
Right.
If Harambee Stars themselves, change, then maybe there'll be a lot of suspicion. So I believe first, the starting 11 should be the same players who started in, Qatar first, with the same position. The captain must make sure there's coordination, he must control the game, the center and the assist. I believe they have to fix their defense, because the defense is
very important.
Extremely
Yes.
important.
Right.
The center also has to help, and the captain knows how to coordinate that, because he knows how to move, change paces, is good in headers, and I believe he'll be able to control. So if Harambee Stars defense is tight, the defense supports, provides the ball to the center, I believe that is which will help us.
Right.
We have to stay strong, make sure that for the full 45 minutes, first half, we have to keep that ball away from our side.
Right.
Then we have to also use the the wings,
right,
so that we can be able to drive the ball, push the ball, and I believe we can be able to confuse South Sudan and get an opportunity to put goals, maybe 3 goals. And I believe after that, tighten the defense back and wait for the final whistle. So we have to also be able to pass the ball, assist each other.
Right.
And 3 goals, I believe, will be enough for us, so that we let the game flow as it should flow.
Yes.
Also, we have to make sure that we don't play excess so that we become tired as well. We have to be cautious. Because in the second round, sometimes we become, tired. Because before, we used to be honest, we were not as good. But
Right.
with the new coach,
Right.
I believe our skills have been, I believe our skills have been improved. Kind of like, Pep. He's giving us the encouragement of Pep. And right now, I believe our Harambee Stars are very good.
Right.
But I also believe that tomorrow we are very ready. And at 1 or 2, 4 is very late.
Right.
1 or 2 people should go and start sitting, waiting for 4 hours. We'll accept the hot sun. We'll wait for our team because we know we have to. Vuvuzelas, please prepare them and the whistles. No fighting tomorrow, please. Peace and enjoyment of that game. And I believe that will motivate the Harambee Stars players,
Right.
and their spirits will be uplifted so that we can be able to win that game.
Okay, without a doubt, of course, the Harambee Stars team is filled with a little bit of, foreign experience. I'm talking about players who are playing in the international scene, teams from outside that are quite having that influence on the, the local-based players. The likes of Michael Olunga coming in, the likes of Eric Marcelo, a very good defender for the team. They have, individual, expertise that come in and help the team collectively. In your own perspective, Elvis, how do you believe that how should we embrace this kind of motivation that comes to the team, and should the team really work on the individuality of each players to better themselves? Remember, before these friendly games, Coach Entin Frat talked about big players from some of the big teams in the KPL, the likes of Gor Mahia, Tusker, and FC Leopards. Some of their big stars are missing from